Correlational research is a type of non-experimental research that explores the relationship between two or more variables without manipulating them. The primary goal of correlational research is to determine whether a relationship exists between variables and the strength and direction of that relationship. Unlike experimental research, where researchers control and manipulate variables to observe cause and effect relationships, correlational research merely identifies associations or patterns that can exist naturally between variables. This type of research is commonly used in psychology, education, health sciences, and social sciences to uncover potential links between factors that cannot be manipulated or ethically controlled. The main purpose of correlational research is to identify and measure the degree to which two or more variables are related. Researchers seek to understand how changes in one variable may correspond with changes in another variable. For example, a researcher might investigate whether there is a relationship between physical activity and mental health or between socioeconomic status and academic performance. Correlational research can identify whether variables move in the same direction, in opposite directions, or show no relationship at all. The key here is that correlational research does not aim to prove causality, but rather to show how variables are linked or associated. Correlational research is characterized by its use of observational methods to gather data without intervening or manipulating the variables in question. The most common method of data collection involves surveys, questionnaires, or pre-existing data sets. Researchers then analyze the relationships between variables using statistical techniques, such as Pearson's correlation coefficient, to assess the strength and direction of the association. The correlation coefficient ranges from -1 to +1, with values closer to +1 or -1 indicating stronger relationship between the variables, while values near 0 suggest little to no relationship. Correlational research can be cross-sectional or longitudinal. Correlational research plays a crucial role in fields where experimental research may not be feasible, ethical, or practical. For instance, it is often used in studies involving human behavior, where manipulation of variables would be unethical or impossible. Correlational studies can help identify potential risk factors or protective factors for health outcomes, such as the relationship between smoking and lung cancer, or between stress and heart disease. Moreover, it can provide a foundation for further research, particularly in experimental longitudinal studies. While it cannot prove causality, correlational research is valuable for discovering associations that may warrant more in-depth experimental investigation. Despite its utility, correlational research has several key limitations. The most significant limitation is that it cannot establish causality. Even if two variables are strongly correlated, this does not mean that one causes the other. For example, a strong positive correlation between ice cream sales and drowning incidents does not imply that buying ice cream causes drowning. Instead, both may be influenced by a third factor, such as the warmer weather. This is referred to as the problem of third variables or confounding variables. Additionally, correlational research relies heavily on the quality of the data, and improper data collection or analysis can lead to misleading conclusions. Lastly, because correlational studies are often observational, there may be biases in the sample selection or data gathering that can distort the results.